And then getting ready to build vertical. So your hard cost obviously is like all the stuff going vertical, but there is also additional costs sometimes that you don't, and some builders don't even quote for like the stuff that goes into building vertically. And that's like your water and sewer connections, your driveways and walkways, your landscaping. Most builders obviously are going to quote from the foundation up, but that includes foundation framing, your rough in phases, drywall, finishes, fixtures, and then again factoring in your soft costs that you might not expect. So porta potties, property taxes, inspection and other fees, interest costs, site landscape maintenance, and utilities. And on the vertical, I put 12 months here. Typically, it only takes like 6 or 7 months to build a house, sometimes 8 or 9. But you have to factor in the time it takes to get it on the market and sell it or refinance it, whatever you're doing. And then some of the most common pitfalls in new construction is over or under building for the neighborhood. I'm definitely guilty of this. And it's not the end of the world. You just might have too nice of a house for the neighborhood or not a nice enough house for the neighborhood. I've seen development projects where you have CBH quality houses that they're asking $1 million because they're across the street from actual $1 million houses, and they're not going to get $1 million. They're going to sell for $750. So if you underbuild, but you're trying to sell it for the same price as those really nice homes, that's also you have to make sure you know your comps and what you're building to. Not having enough contingency budget for overruns, hiring the wrong subs, or not having enough backup subcontractors. Sometimes some contractors get busy. Like during the pandemic, it was crazy. I actually probably lost $200,000 just because I waited on a contractor too long. Not accounting for additional site work on build-ready lots. So again, like if you have a property that says it's build-ready, you have permits for the vertical, you still have to do the landscaping, paving alleys sometimes, sidewalks. Or not having an interior design plan and sticking to it. Like when you build something vertical, like as soon as you break ground, you don't want to make very many decisions after that. So the biggest holdup, especially in custom builds, customers are wanting to make decisions at every step of the way, and it just delays and delays and delays, adds cost. So like if you're building a house to sell it, you want to make all those decisions up front. And you put that all out for the contractors, and then it's easy and smooth. Everybody has a plan, and they build to it. Not having a thorough estimate from the builder, or self-performing or hiring your own subcontractor. I used to let customers pick their own, or they're like, oh, I got a buddy that'll do this for less expensive. Sure, that's great. Now you just delayed me 3 months because he doesn't work with everybody else the same way. So, and they ended up paying 3 months of interest payments. They ended up paying double the cost of what they would have paid in the first place. So